Alistair get to that critical level 6 a little bit faster with her passive, and Alistair getting level 6, fighting around that really strong top side Renekton Italy that you have. If you can get just a little bit of power early in this draft, or rather in this game with this draft, and we're looking at the experience timer here because Alistair known to have a very strong level 6 ultimate. Uh-oh, that's stun.
That's stun. And that's an angry Tibbers who does, move out of the way. The turret is a little bit too aggressive. OPLoLReplay is going to connect once again onto Beryl. He stands beside aiming though. And oh, there's the solo kill for Showmaker!
Oh, that's big.
I'm bound to mess up. As all right, we are setting up a trap. Jiu comes in, he's got that apotheosis at the ready. He is going to use it, finds the pullback onto aiming, and he's just throwing that whip around. He'll take down the Lucian. Holding on to the headbutt for now is Lehens, and now they dive onto Jiu here. The instant exhaust comes through, two-man pulverize from Lehens as Beryl puts up the door. Lucid's still gonna die though, as once again Calyx solo, but this time Showmaker can't finish him off, and it is just a dead Pantheon.
Yeah, that was a pretty wild fight there that eventuates and breaks out, but Nongshim are just not going to be able to fight anything. But ending up being an over-reactive play from Lucid that gives Nongshim all of the grubs here.
Starts to run away with it. He's the only champion that truly outranges Showmaker outside of Gideon, who just wants to throw some spears around. And so the Annie can be a huge problem in this game. As Showmaker, Molten Shield, it's a bit of extra movement speed. Our next Drake is going to be a Chemtech. So Cloud into Chemtech means that we're going to get another interesting soul. We'll see whether it is going to be something like an Ocean that we have already had today. As okay, Lehens going to be charging up the flash, but the concussive blows are going to come through. Stand beside Braum as there's the Apotheosis gets flashed this time around, and the Winter's Bite. They really wanted to land that one. Stun goes down onto Lehens. The exhaust onto Lucid. He's going to buy some space, and the spear picks the gap and takes down the cow. DK back on the board. Showmaker was thinking about trying to kill Calyx again, but doesn't actually commit to it.
Okay, if they get aiming with an Apotheosis, there's an angle.
No, there's a concussive blows, but he's able to press that W in time still. It's not quite enough. As the cleanse comes out, it's not enough. And the Lucian able to take him down. Gideon gets over the wall, but the exhaust is still there, and Shiu has teleported in. Great headbutt from Lehens to try and save Calyx. But it's not going to save them from losing so many of these objectives, and the wallet is still going to connect. I said wallet, and it's kind of working here because he had a lot more money than Lehens. That was a really good angle.
When you're down on numbers like this, and your Renekton is pushing in the bottom lane, looking for the engage there isn't going to work necessarily, and aiming is like, well, let me just hit you a few times while you're thinking about it, as he positioned incredibly well there, and Nongshim, I feel like, really gave Dplus a huge in here.
Really see it. It was actually very, very cute. As him and Jiu are now slightly out of position, as we can see here, as the concussive blows comes down. No unbreakable will, and they're going to break that will, as you can see there. And DK, they did pick up the Rift Herald. That's going to be slammed into the mid lane here. Let's see whether Shiu can escape from this one. Gideon hopping forward. Speaking of hops, Shiu wants a target to hop onto, and he's not quite going to be... Oh, never mind! Never mind. Okay, never minding.
Never mind.
As I didn't quite see the fact that Leandre's was completed, so the burn is going to be enough. Bye-bye, Jiu.
And Lucid lives
in between some turrets. He's not allowed to be near.
No. So it's a trade, but I think it's a big trade up for Dplus. They're able to get that mid-inner.
This is going to be feats of strength brought down for DK as they do take this dragon, but they might trade it for an inner turret. This is something that between games 1 and 2, Nongshim really did fix though, and that was cross-mapping when they miss out on things, right?
Yeah,
and so this inner turret going down will give them a lot of money.
It's just like game 2 where, you can at least keep things a little bit relevant.
If the minion wave was a little bit closer and he was able to avoid pounce damage, maybe it's going to be okay. Never mind. It's another inner turret that's just going to be taken.
But
there is a huge stack of people here towards the bottom lane.
I mean, if they can get this inhibitor early, I don't know if that's even necessarily good, but they are looking to lose 2 inners for this, and I think Nongshim are kind of priced into it now.
Well, Beryl and Showmaker are here as well, and with 5 people in the bottom lane, I don't think the Annie and Braum are going to be enough to defend this. So inhibitor does go down.
Nongshim are changing the meta, man. They're like, let's just kill the Nexus.
All right, well, that might actually work. There's no wave clear. So there's the ulti out of Beryl, as now the Grand Starfall comes in, and maybe they've overextended. Never mind, the Tibbers not going to find the stuns that they're looking for. Tibbers does come back. Beryl gives them the door, stands beside his teammates, and now the culling gonna get tanked by one animal after another, and the stun up onto Kingen. No Dominus for you, and now they're hunting down Lehens at the same time. A huge teleport for a Showmaker is coming in at the same time. He's looking to block them off. As Calix, they are just looking for this Hex Tech. Oh no. Jiu, he is going to die because of this one as he finds the Pyroblast, and now Showmaker wanting to find even more. We can see Gideon and Calix are out of there.
If there was a strong side lane champion like a Jax, you know, if you were a Camille, maybe you could say this is worth.
Well, maybe this is worth as well. So, okay, Lucid is taking so much damage. Great knockup, though, from Beryl as Lehens is going to get taken down, and Kingen is going to get cold. It's a double kill for Aiming, who's now looking for even more. Gio going to have to flash to get away, and Showmaker, he is looming. He doesn't have flash, as the house is going to miss. And so is everything else. Oh, that house does actually connect, but Gio able to walk it off as Tibbers just scouting the area. Well, he's there now. Okay.
He's like, okay, exit kills.
If he had package.
Exit kills.
Oh, I believe he was just spotted. Okay, well, Phosphorus Bomb going to give away his position. Gio and Gideon moving in. We've got backs coming on through. And Beryl going to get engaged on and should be going down. There's the kill going over to Gideon. And the rest of DK trying to fight this one out. Gideon goes golden in the nick of time, but then Meganar is going to be there as well. The trade comes through, the Pulverize. And I don't think DK needed to all stick around, but they did.
It's a long time. We got to go to live because there's a big fight on this dragon.
Yeah, down to 3,000 health. Lucid in the area. Headbutt Pulp. They're going to try and take him down. Beryl puts up the door, though. That's going to deny a lot. As Showmaker gets the bear over the wall. Kingen now Dominus into the backline. Gets a huge shield from the Sterix. And the Apotheosis connects as well. Gio will eventually go down as Kingen. His job is now over as he has no health left. And they didn't have enough damage to take them down. Gio going to look for another house. Houses are really big. How do all of these miss? But still, he's going to be able to lock down the kill. And Calix is just vacated.
Lockup comes through from Lehens, but the fight is too broken up.
And it's continuing here. Wolf as well as the flash forward onto Gideon. He goes golden. A see your death moment as Lucid is going to put a spear in him.
Well, that is no
jungler dead and a Baron now up. What did Gideon mean by this?
Well, since we came in pretty late, I'm not sure if we're ever going to know.
All right, Beryl looking to try and turn this one as well. He's got a big old door, and he's not afraid to use it. As this Baron is going down slowly.
There's no unsealed spellbook here for Nongshim.
Oh, look at this Nabar as well. Shiu is ready to start this, but he doesn't have a lot of vision here towards this river. He's getting angry. Calix is getting in trouble. As Kingen, exactly right, is on that flank angle. As Lehens takes the culling. They need to... Oh, they find it! Shiu dives on top, finds a Nara onto two. Shiu gonna go down. Lehens gonna follow, and Kingen once again dives in just to go down. And there is the Baron play for DK. This third game should equal a tiebreaker between DK and KT.
Now down with this bottom inner turret. And it's going to take a miracle here. Like the flanking Corki, I don't know if that teleport angle is going to be the one they're looking for. Maybe Kingen could find some sort of angle if he had a ward, but there's nothing.
Yeah, and it's so hard to look at this experience gap, right? Like, Neela has an experience passive and is like 2 levels behind. Lehens also having to pop that ultimate very early as they take this inhibitor turret. Inhibitor soon to follow. Bottom lane as well is fresh for the taking. Calix finds a bit of damage with that big one as they deliver Kingen towards the backline. That's kind of where Kingen wants to be. Never mind, he doesn't want to be there. It is a lot of damage available here. Another culling tanked fully by Lehens, and he will go down. Aiming, just destroying his former teammate there towards the bottom side as Chiu's going rogue. The rest of the team are looking for an angle, but Chiu's just dead. This Gnar is doing so much work. Flashes forward. Gideon again going golden just to die immediately afterwards. And DK keep their hopes alive here in the LCK. It is tiebreaker time. Wednesday this week. Oh, I can't wait. This is exactly what we needed.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.